My name's Ellie and I'm studying sport and exercise science at Nescot. I decided to do a vocational course rather than A-levels because I fancied a change, and I'd been at school for 5 years already and I felt like I needed a bit more of an adult environment. I wanted to do sport because I've known ever since I can remember that I wanted to work in the sports industry. I've always wanted to be a physio or a sports injury therapist, and so I knew that sport was kind of the best way to go about that. My favourite sport is kickboxing. I've done it for 4.5 years now, and last year I got my black belt. The units we've done this year, we've done biomechanics, fitness testing, fitness training and programming, psychology, anatomy and physiology, so there's a good mixture. At the moment we're in 4 days a week and we do 1 practical lesson per week. So that's because we're doing fitness training and programming at the moment, so we're in the gym for 1 day. But as the modules change, the amount of practical changes with it. The teaching is, you can't really fault it actually. Much better than it was at sixth form, definitely. So we've got a big gym here, got a big sports hall, a big football pitch outside. The gym's got full equipment as you'd find in any other gym really. It's all really good and it's all open to us whenever we want it. We have done work experience as part of our course. Last year I did 2 weeks work experience back at my old school in the PE department, and that was really good actually, because it kind of gives you an idea of what you might think about and what actually you really don't want to do. It does make a difference that the people who teach us work in the fitness industry, because they all know what they're talking about and they know how to make it relative to things that you might want to do in the future, and they're all really into their sport, so they're much more passionate and enthusiastic about it. So I think being at college is different from being at school, because when you've been at school for 5 years, there's not really much change. When you go up from year 11 to year 12, they still think you're in the school, you're still in that school environment, and when you're at college it's much more adult and much more independent. Think about your future, because if you come in not having a clue really, it's hard to then think of that quickly when it comes to making that decision. Just be really sure and definitely come to Nescot.